And we're just waiting now for Thailand, Japan, and a little exchange there of a banner between the captains, which is nice to see. Always a good bit of banter in the tunnel before the teams come out, especially amongst the women. So it's the Olympians, Japan, versus Thailand in the first Cup semi-final. Can anyone stop this Japanese machine? They were clinical yesterday. 45-0 against Singapore, 39-0 against Guam, and then 28-0 against Hong Kong. No one scored a point against Japan yet, as you might expect. They're doing their collective breathing out there now. Thailand had a pretty good day, beating Sri Lanka 14 points to 7, 44-0 beating Uzbekistan, and then got thumped by China 26-0. China were topping that pool. They'll be up next Cup semi-final. Japan without a couple of its Olympic stars, namely Mary Yamaguchi, Okuroda, but they've been ably replaced by Shimizu and Susumi. So here we go, Japan getting us underway. Referee Eunice Tay. The other semi-final, of course, will be Hong Kong versus China. The winner of this will play the winner of that. That will be a beauty, but let's get past this one first. Thailand showed some good rugby yesterday. Like Sri Lanka, they're tenacious, they're aggressive. They've got a good couple of ball runners as well, 3 or 4 of them with some tidy footwork. You can see Nakamura, the veteran, great game management by her. Yamanaka at first receiver. That was Shimizu at 11, one of the leading try scorers in that. Susumi outside her. 11 and 12 been combining well yesterday, scoring a host of tries between them. Shimizu on the 6 tries for this tournament as Nakamura takes it forward. Shimizu goes in and rescues it. Taking on the line is Keiko Kato. She's going to have a crack all the way. Piamat is after her, gets a finger on her, pulls her to the ground. Thailand doing well to get a couple of players behind the ball. Nakamura hits it at pace. What a line. The skipper feeds it up to Mayu Shimizu. Try number 7 for her. That puts her leading top try scorer. And that's Japan in action, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, just that presence of mind to know exactly where the space is against this Thai defence. Yeah, there was nothing behind the ruck. It was all reliant though on the pass getting away. It was made, went to hand, and Japan now from a fairly handy position. Now the 2 points for a 7-0 lead over Thailand. Kicked a cup.
That puts Shimizu on 7 tries with Zhao Ying from China. If they meet in the final, it will be fireworks. A lot of concentration going into this restart from Yamanaka. Sticks it down just a couple of meters too long for the chasers. Nadasada tidies that one up. This is Simapon. Loose pass out by Jerapon. Puts her winger under a lot of pressure. Nakamura's there to swoop on it. Referee Eunice Tay awards a penalty to Japan. Anokuai with the ball. Shimizu shows and goes, spins out a 1. Looking for try number 8. Here goes Metatoga, the Sri Lankan-born Japanese. She is a weapon. Scored a couple of massive tries yesterday. One from about 80 metres out. One of the best tries I've seen in women's rugby, and 2 tries up after 3.5 minutes.
Well, the cliche of too big, too strong comes into play in full effect here. So, not much Thailand could do about that from short range, unfortunately. Most teams might struggle.
Yamanaka with the extras, so 14-0 after about 4 minutes. Thailand just forcing a few passes there, putting pressure on with every pass they threw. And they'll need to get a few of their playmakers working. Yamanaka, and she's put that in the exact same spot. It's uncanny, or she's obviously done that 1,000 times. Watch this Japanese work hard. Shimizu and Nakamura out wide. This is a good kick and chase from the Thai winger Chichanok, and she puts pressure on Nakamura. If she could just pick it up, there's a chance. And good confident stuff from Thailand. They've earned a scrum now, 12 metres in front of the posts.
Terrific pace from Thailand.
Chichanok Yusri.
Really did have the wood on the Japanese defender. And it bounced nicely for her, it would have been all over.
Look at that for a scrum. That's unbelievable. They've pushed them back 5 or 6 metres, and it's Naritsara for Thailand that has to go back. Breathing down her neck was Matatoga. She's in all sorts of trouble. Matatoga just one person crime wave there. Look over your shoulder, see the shadow looming. Wow, what a scrum. Piermart with a handy looking kick from the middle of the field, gets it across about 4 metres inside Japanese territory. We into the final minute. The Japanese supporters are here as always supporting their fellow countrymen wherever they play. Nakamura there just reaching out for that, plucking at it but not able to pull it in. So Thailand now, what can they do to stop this Japanese front row, giving them a good nudge? That's a bit better. A quick hook. That's what they had to do. Get it out quickly. Naritsara up to the halfway line and is holding on to that. That's the hooter, but you can still get a yellow after the hooter. And Simaporn, that's what happens to Simaporn. Off she goes, number 10. Gives a little way to the referee out of respect. So she'll spend the first 2 minutes of the second half in the bin. Here comes Japan, though, hungry for more. It's uncharacteristic from Shimizu. Gets a bullet from Nakamura. Normally should take those ones, Nakamura. Good hustling from Jutamas. Looked like she was on her feet going for that one, but here comes Shimizu again, looking for try number 8. 1 to beat. Infield to Nakamura, wrapping around with Susumi. Didn't go forward. And that's a beautiful finish from Honoka Susumi right after the hooter with one woman down. Japan, third try.
Well, the triple play yellow card. 60 in the half with. The half goes nearly 90 seconds longer than it should. And you come off, in theory, 7 points behind, and you go back on the field with 6.5 after half time. Nightmare situation for the Thai team. Here's the Japanese. Put the line under that half with another score, and they'll be licking their lips in anticipation. Look at this. It's all going your way, it's all going the right way. And even though the ball went to ground, is not knocked on. Japan just a cut above the rest at the moment.
Try number 5 for Susumi. The absence of Mary Yamaguchi giving some other players a chance. And it's business as usual out wide for Japan. You've got to wonder how much it does for a team, the bonding, the toughness, the mentality of attending an event like the Olympics for individuals and teams and countries. Raise the bar a notch and you're an Olympian, and everyone else wants to be an Olympian now.
Well, following the buzz around Japanese rugby after the Rugby World Cup in 2015, and then of course the remarkable victory over the All Blacks in the Olympics.
That's right.
There is everything to like about Japanese rugby at the moment.
They're back on the World Series, the men and the women.
And they've got a World Cup coming up in around about 3 years' time. So Asian rugby on the rise, Japan at the sharp end of it.
Here we go then, 21-0, Japan, 3 converted tries. They'll face China or Hong Kong in the Cup final later today. If they continue like this, it's hard to see Thailand stopping this Japanese machine marching forward. Now it's Aya Takeuchi blitzing her way down the wing and coming across as Pia March. She's not going to catch her. And with just 30 seconds gone, they go round under the post from a long way out. Outstanding work from Japan.
Well, it's a predicament we talked about just before the half ended. You get dropped to 6 on the stroke of half time, you go a try down, or converted try down, you start the half with 6, and you go another converted try down. So it's gone bad for Thailand, but Japan have played it exactly right. That's 2 converted tries under the yellow card. It's only a matter of time before Thailand are back to 7. In fact, it's a full complement now for the Kingdom.
Good run in from Takeuchi.
Great run.
4 converted tries as Yamanaka gets us underway with another perfect restart. She's nailing those, and they're getting it back 50% of the time. Susumi, try score in the first half. It's Takeuchi. And now it's Shimizu. Can she get away from Chichinok? No, she can't, but the supporters are there. There's like 4 Japanese queuing up for this. Shimizu again. Can she feed it inside? Yes, she can. Yumino Noda is on the inside, and that's good link work from the outside players. This Japanese crowd applauding rapturously.
Well, Shimizu has shown 2 or 3 outstanding touches in that try. Probably the thing to really notice, though, is that so strong on her feet when she runs. Deceptively tough to bring down. Terrifically balanced. And even when the opposition has hands on her, she just seems to be able to keep her feet. Remarkable play from Shimizu. She's certainly one to watch.
Conversion hit the tackle pad off the post. So that's their first miss. It's 33-0. 4 minutes remaining. Mio Yamanaka, look at that again. She got the radar running today, and Thailand hasn't dealt with it again. They luckily get that back a bit fortuitously, and it's loose and screaming in and diving on that Yamanaka. Away by Noda, the try scorer. This is Suzuki. Gets him, mixes it. Bit of rough stuff over there. Yamanaka And there goes Mio Yamanaka. The tries are raining in now.
Too hot in the kitchen for Thailand here. Japan, they keep finding an extra notch to turn. Look at this. It's a nice simple clean out, no defence home. And that's because they're all watching this electric backline from Japan. Hard to keep everybody covered.
That's try number 6. Can't be converted. So 38-0. Big score coming with still 3 minutes remaining roughly. Can she put it on that spot again? I bet she can. This one's a little bit different. It is going to go the 10. This time it's contestable. Comes back on the Japanese side, and there's just no let up for Thailand. They're not getting a sniff here. Although they might now with the supporting players going off their feet, says Eunice Tay from Singapore. Tirarat gets the chop tackle from Yuki Su. And this defence of Japan, it's pretty stingy as well. Hasn't conceded a try. This is the 4th match. A lot of pride in this Japanese defence. They're very well organised. A couple of wide passes and suddenly they're on the outside.
Great ball from Shimizu. Terrific ball, and on the support play on the outside. I think we're watching potentially a star being born.
Try number 8 for her.
This kid has got some class. Hung out wide, took the ball, took on the line, ball around the outside, stayed with it, called it, got it, finished it. I suspect she might grow into that headgear.
She's always smiling. A few harder conversions, 3 in a row have been missed, so 7 tries, and that puts Mayu Shimizu on top of the try scorers with 8. Ahead of Zhao from China, who will be playing next. Less than a minute remaining then. Yamanaka goes about her work with the restart like a metronome. That one's gone up nice and high again, contestable. Thailand have failed to manage that once more, but they've tidied it up. There's not much happening. The line speed of the Japanese is so good. The technique is so efficient. And they've got themselves a penalty with just 15 seconds left on the clock. They'll be contesting the 3rd and 4th spot later on against Hong Kong or China. And possession is something you only get very briefly against Japan. That's gone forward, so it breaks down and it'll end there. Another outstanding performance by Japan, showing their class. 43 points to 0, 7 tries. And who can stop Japan marching from the cup? China or Hong Kong? They're up next. They'll have to be on their very best to beat this team of Olympians. 43 points to 0. Thank you very much.